you have the legend Marvin Gaye showing some gratitude. It's a Saturday morning. It really is. Saturday morning on 1230 KXO, working on the weekend. Today is August 7th. We've got some birthdays today. The big shot birthdays, Garrison Keillor. Last I heard, he was in a lot of trouble. I don't know if he ever got out of that. He's 78. Actor John Glover of Smallville, he's 76. David Rasche, he was in Sledgehammer. Remember that one? He is 76 today. Rodney Crowell is 70. Caroline Aaron, the marvelous Mrs. Maisel, is 68. Actor Wayne Knight, he was Newman on Seinfeld. He is 65 today. Bruce Dickinson of Iron Maiden is 62. David Duchovny, the X-Files guy, he's 60 years old today. Delane Matthews, he was in Dave's World. He's 59. Harold Perrineau, Lost and Oz, he is 57. Jazz pianist Marcus Roberts is 57. Raul Malo of the Mavericks, 55 today. David Mann of Medea Films, 54 years old today. Cindy Penny was in the Thornbirds and All My Children at 49 today. Greg Serrano of Power is 48. Charlotte Theron is 45. Drummer Barry Kurt is 44. Eric Johnson of 50 Shades Darker and Smallville is 41. And actor Liam James of TV's Psych and films The Way Back, 24 years old today. He's just a baby. We've got some birthdays, a long list of local birthdays coming up.
Should kids and teens get the COVID-19 vaccine?
Is this safe for my daughter?
Have they been thoroughly tested?
Will my grandson be okay if he gets vaccinated? He's still developing.
The short answer to all these questions? Yes. The COVID-19 vaccine is proven to be safe and effective for ages 12 and up. Add a COVID-19 vaccine to your child's back-to-school checklist. Visit myturn.ca.gov to find a walk-in option or make an appointment. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
Happy birthdays this morning, going out to a long list of people. Andres Rodriguez, Bill Whitman, Michael Fisher, Karina Zamaripa, Barbara Fusi, Cheyenne Robinson, Tony Piseño, Kayla Hernandez, Angie Mascarena, Andy Lara, Frankie Garcia, Michael Barraza Jr., Armando Ramirez, Priscilla Sangel, Bucky Peterson, Denise Dermotz, Diana Martinez, Elaine Salgado, Hope Dagnino, Jesse Espinosa, John Bindiola, Myra Armenta, Nettie Williams, Renee Davis Helix, Robert Leftwich, Shelley Small, Jaime Godwin, we have Amadio de la Torre, and Kimberly Pitera. Happy birthday to each and every one.
Did you know that most adults with autism are unemployed, and a major hurdle is the lack of job opportunities? That's why Autism Speaks is teaming up with Lee Container, the J. Donald and Laurel Lee Family Foundation Fund, and Delivering Jobs to create a more inclusive workforce in the U.S. Are you an HR professional, community leader, or business owner? Join us in creating a workforce where people of all abilities can contribute and thrive. To learn more, visit autismspeaks.org/employment.
And it is time for the World California News headlines, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News Brief. New COVID-19 cases are back to some 100,000 per day, and CDC Director Rochelle Walensky told a town hall meeting about schools that people need to wear masks and follow the agency's rules.
The places that you're seeing kids in the hospital, the footage of kids in the hospital, are all places that are not taking the mitigation strategies to keep our children safe.
That Dixie Fire is still growing in California. CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti reports.
The Dixie Fire has scorched territory bigger than Los Angeles.
A lot of smoke, a lot of haze, can't really see over the valleys and stuff.
Smoke from the western wildfires is pushing into the Bay Area and was seen as far east as Salt Lake City, Utah.
New York Governor Andrew Cuomo's lawyer, Paul Fishman, is pushing back against sex harassment allegations against the Democrat.
What we're entitled to do is to see the evidence so that we can properly respond to it.
One of Cuomo's accusers has filed a criminal complaint against him. CBS News Brief. I'm Allison Keyes.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. More than 5,000 firefighters are battling the Dixie Fire, which has now become the third largest in state history at nearly 433,000 acres. Shannon Prather with the U.S. Forest Service spoke to firefighters yesterday.
Game's not over yet, not for a long time. But remember, there's no white flag here with us. And for me, I've never been prouder to be part of this wildland firefighting community.
Governor Newsom traveled to the San Bernardino area yesterday to highlight the safe reopening of schools in the state for in-person learning. He acknowledged some students have fallen behind in the past year.
And so we're here sober and humbled by the enormity of the challenge in front of us to make up for that and to not allow our kids to be left behind.
And California has hit 4 million COVID-19 cases. Mike Sauceda, California Headline News.
And you've been listening to the latest World and California News headlines, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today at 760-353-4501.
If you came across someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them? Would you notice a 16-year-old boy who got his first job?
Not for extra spending money, but to help feed his little sisters?
Or a mother who's in between jobs and sometimes goes to bed hungry so her kids can have dinner? I am the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. I am hungered in America.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungeredInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Is it safe to return to work?
Should my kids go back to school?
Can I see my friends and family now?
As life returns to normal, our COVID-19 worries have not disappeared, but evolved. Cal Hope offers free tips and tools to help manage your stress. Call our warm line at 1-833-317-4673 or live chat online at calhope.org.
And it is time for page one of the local news, the service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 2 locations in the valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue, right next to Food for Less. With the local news, here I am. We got a small quake last night, magnitude 3.6 earthquake, rattled Baja, California, just south of Mexicali. The small shaker was recorded at 6:17 yesterday evening. The epicenter was about 21 miles southeast of Mexicali. There were no reports of injuries or damage. U.S. confirms a drug tunnel. It was discovered earlier this week. Mexicali media reported the discovery of the tunnel. U.S. authorities had not confirmed the reports. According to the original reports, one of those constructing the tunnel reported it to the Mexicali authorities. An unidentified man said he and others were brought in to construct the tunnel. He became upset with those who contracted the workers. Homeland Security has now said they confirm that the discovery of the tunnel Monday. It was being built behind the Kxo outlets on the Mexican side of the border. The entrance was at a house in Mexicali. Tunnel is 4 feet by 3 feet wide, goes 22 feet down. It is 183 feet long, comes up about 3 feet short of crossing into the United States. Tunnel is incomplete and has no exit. It does have electricity, ventilation, a rail system, and a hoist. Rather sophisticated. We'll have more in just a minute.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center is ready to take care of your automotive service needs. Tires, brakes, batteries, AC service, alignments, lube oil and filter change, and more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive.
And there was a fatal stabbing. It happened in Brawley. It was reported at around 1:45 Thursday morning in the 1000 block of G Street in Brawley. A victim died from the stab wounds. Suspect has been arrested. Later in the morning, Brawley police arrested 23-year-old Miguel Angel Castillo. He was booked into county jail, charged with murder. His bail was set at $1 million. Police have not released any other information or other details. More information is expected once the police complete their investigation. CBP initiates a new practice. They are beginning to use body-worn cameras. U.S. Customs and Border Protection has begun the outfitting an initial group of agents and officers with body-worn cameras to better enhance its policing practices and reinforce trust and transparency. The agency is deploying the cameras in phases, beginning at Border Patrol locations across the southwest and northern borders. That will be followed by select Office of Field Operations ports of entry throughout the United States. That's it. That's page one of the local news, brought to you by Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro at Imperial Avenue, and then right next to Food for Less in El Centro. At Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
Kxo AM 1230 will update the action from the 2020 Summer Games in Tokyo. Listen throughout the day for the latest news, results, and updates. Summer Games updates brought to you by Julie Oliver of Dickey Insurance Services, your Imperial Valley Allstate agent. Del Rio Country Club in Brawley. McNeese Mart at Dogwood and Maine in El Centro. Summer Games updates on AM 1230 KXO.
And it is page two of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your health, life, auto, or home insurance needs. Imperial County Registrar of Voters has announced the candidate filing period for two districts included in the November 2nd, 2021 consolidated general election have been extended pursuant to election code. If a declaration of candidacy for any incumbent elective officer of a district is not filed by 5 p.m. on August 6th, any person other than the incumbent shall have until 5 p.m. on August 11th to file a declaration of candidacy for the elective office. So they have the districts involved. Sealy County Water District 3 directors, Winter Haven County Water District for 2 directors, 4-year terms at each one of those. The filing period has extended for everyone except the incumbents because they didn't meet the original deadline. State of California will require all healthcare workers to be vaccinated. The order includes the long-term care workers as well. California Department of Public Health announced the order on Thursday. Health Department says all workers affected by the order have until September 30th to be completely vaccinated. That's the news. We got the weather coming up.
It's nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And best of all, a staff who cares about you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
The high temperature yesterday, 110 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 79. National Weather Service says continued warm and relatively humid throughout the weekend, a better cooling trend and an increase in storm chances into the low double digits begins early next week. The storm chances could improve further into the low to mid double digits through much of next week. Weather forecast calling for sunny and hot temperatures today. Highs right near 110. Winds will be calm. Mostly clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 83. Sunday, sunny skies and hot temperatures. Highs right near 111. South to southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 84. Sunny on Monday. Highs right near 108. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 80 degrees, 82% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is still moderate at the monitoring stations in Mexicali. Air quality is good for the rest of the region. Page 2 of the local news and the weather has been brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And the Sports World Roundup brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. On the Major League Baseball scoreboard, Padres started off looking really good. Then they didn't. That's when the Diamondbacks took over. They beat the Padres 8-5. Angels and the Dodgers went 10 innings. Angels beat the Dodgers 4-3. White Sox and the Cubs went 10 innings. The White Sox won that game 8-6. Phillies over the Mets 4-2. Mariners and the Yankees went 11 innings. Yankees won that one 3-2. Rays beat the Orioles by a score of 10-6. Blue Jays got by the Red Sox 12-4. The Guardians, they beat the Tigers 6-1. Reds over the Pirates 10-0. That's a big old shutout. Braves over the Nationals by a score of 8-4. The Twins and the Astros went 11 innings. Minnesota won that game 5-4. Giants and the Brewers went 10 innings. Milwaukee won that one 2-1. Cardinals over the Royals 4-2. It was the Rockies over the Marlins 14-2. And Rangers and Athletics, another extra inning situation. They went 11 innings. Oakland won the game by a score of 4-1. We'll have more in just a minute.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
And at the Olympics, the U.S. team, they lost. They got beat by Tokyo, so U.S. gets the silver, and Tokyo takes the gold, their first ever in baseball anyway. Team USA men's basketball, they beat France. They won the fourth straight gold medal, Olympic gold medal for them at the Tokyo Games. So they're celebrating. Golfer Nelly Korda, she's really celebrating. She's the first to win a major in golf and the Olympic gold as well, all in the same year. Nelly Korda is, well, we're proud of Nelly. Jessica Springsteen, the U.S. equestrian team, they won the silver medal behind Sweden. Jessica, of course, is related to the boss. Baltimore Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson, he has returned. He participated in the first full team practice of training camp. Apparently felt okay. Hometown hospitals cut ties with the Minnesota Vikings quarterback Kirk Cousins over his comments on the vaccines. A day after Kirk Cousins doubled down on his stance regarding COVID-19 vaccine, hospital Cousins partners with in his hometown of Holland, Michigan, cut ties with the Minnesota Vikings quarterback. doesn't want to get a vaccine. Anyway, Dwight Howard, he says the revamped Los Angeles Lakers roster has given the players new life, and they should be able to steamroll their way through the next season. Bryson DeChambeau, he's been called out again, this time by golfers Richard Bland and Eduardo Molinari for not shouting 4 after hitting an errant tee shot. Supposed to give warning, I guess. I don't play a lot of golf, but I guess that's it. Got to give warning when you hit one that's going to hit people. A European tour in golf, Lucas Bjerregaard, it leads cards of 62, break the course record at the Hero Open. Emiliano Grillo, he leads PGA Tour's Barracuda Championship. And what else we have? Unseeded Jensen of Brooksby upset John Millman. Jannik Sinner is next. That is the play at the City Open. And now he's in the Final Four of his first ATP 500 event. That's it. That's a look at sports. You've been listening to Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it is now time for financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. Dow joins S&P at record highs after an impressive jobs report. S&P 500 rose 0.17% yesterday to 4436.52, which marked its third record close in the past 4 sessions. The Dow advanced 0.41%, or about 144 points, to 35,208.51, its first new high since Monday, July 26th. However, the Nasdaq's 4-day winning streak came to an end as it slipped 0.40%, or nearly 60 points, to 14,835.76. That's it. That's a quick look at business. We got your weather coming up.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business, and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro, and if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
The high temperature yesterday, 110 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 79. National Weather Service says continued warm and relatively humid throughout the weekend. A better cooling trend and an increase in storm chances into the low double digits begins early next week. The storm chances could improve further into the low to mid double digits through much of next week. Weather forecast calling for sunny and hot temperatures today. Highs right near 110. Winds will be calm. Mostly clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 83. Sunday, sunny skies and hot temperatures. Highs right near 111. South to southeast winds at around 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 84. Sunny on Monday. Highs right near 108. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 82 degrees, 74% the relative humidity. Still really humid, but not as humid as it was. Financial news and weather. It has been brought to you by Southwest Security Services. They offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 56 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
And if you're coming across the border, you got a 25 to 30-minute wait downtown. No wait in the Century Lane, no wait in the pedestrian lanes. 10 to 15-minute wait in the regular lanes at the East Port, the Gateway Port. 15 to 20-minute wait in the Ready lanes. There is no wait at the East Century Lane.
From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Yeah, we're coming up on 8 o'clock. CBS News at the top of the hour. 6 minutes of news and information. We're going to find out what the heck is going on here now. We've got music from my buddy Sonny right after the news.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO, El Centro, on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Allison Keyes in Washington. Sprinter Allison Felix just made history. She's won her 11th Olympic medal as the U.S. wins the 4x400-meter relay. That surpasses the American record held by Carl Lewis. Felix, who became a mom in 2018, is grateful.
I know I wouldn't be here without those who paved the way. And just grateful for my own journey. I love the sport, and it's been so good to me, and I've grown up in it. And so it's very, very special to be 35 and to still be doing what I love.
CBS's Steve Futterman is in Tokyo with more on the latest results.
The U.S. men finally got a gold in a running event. It came on the final event here at the Olympic Stadium. The men's 4x400-meter relay. The U.S. team was just too dominant, an easy win. So the U.S. runners finally get that elusive gold here in Tokyo. Steve Futterman, CBS News at the Summer Olympics in Tokyo.
A different kind of sports is underway in Sturgis, South Dakota, where thousands of bikers are attending the annual motorcycle rally amid a massive surge in COVID-19 cases. CBS's Mola Lingi is there.
If you're a biker and you cannot make it down here to Sturgis in your lifetime, you have missed out.
Well, they say there's two kinds of bikers. There are the ones that are already here and the ones that are on their way.
That's it. This is the Mecca, man.
Mecca or not, the 2021 Sturgis 10-day bike rally got underway yesterday, ceremoniously. No mask mandates, no proof of vaccinations needed.
Florida broke records yesterday for both new COVID-19 cases and hospitalizations, but Governor Ron DeSantis is threatening to withhold funding from school districts that require masks. School board member Sarah Leonardi doesn't support that.
The decision to try to withhold funds from public school districts who are trying to make the decisions in the best interest of public safety is really disturbing to me.
The Senate is in session for the second weekend in a row.
A week into August, when Congress is usually not around, we find the Senate in Saturday session, working toward a vote on a near $1 trillion infrastructure package backed strongly by President Biden.
This bill makes key investments to put people to work all across the country, in cities, in towns, in rural communities, small towns, big towns, a coastline, along the coastlines, and on the plains. It covers the nation. This could put America to work in good-paying union jobs.
It has at least some Republican support, too, but the details are complex and not finished. Opponents are trying to slow things down. Tom Foti, CBS News, Washington.
Always wanted to live on Mars? NASA wants to talk to you. The agency opened applications for a test of potential Mars explorers yesterday. The 4 lucky winners would live not on the red planet, but at a mock landscape in Houston. This is CBS News.
CBS News Radio is your home for breaking news. With our team of reporters around the country and the world, we give you the coverage you can trust.
Find the biggest ever collection of unmissable British TV only on BritBox.
Watch new record-breaking hit shows straight from the UK, like Line of Duty, plus the latest seasons of fan favourites like Vera, Shetland and Father Brown. BritBox streams to all your favourite devices with new British mysteries, true crime, dramas and comedies added weekly, so you never run out of shows to watch. Start your free BritBox trial today at BritBox.com/radio. That's BritBox.com/radio.
With the Capital One Saver Card, you earn unlimited 4% cash back on dining out or in, 4% back on entertainment or on popular streaming. And now, 3% back at grocery stores, so you can make the cake that makes her day.
Happy birthday to you.
So earn unlimited cash back for going out or staying in with the Capital One Saver Card. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
People are way too attached to Big Macs.
Donald Gorski says he's been averaging about 2 of the McDonald's signature sandwiches every day since the 1970s.
I ate my first Big Mac on May 17, 1972.
He's now reached 32,340, breaking his previous Guinness World Record for lifetime Big Mac consumption.
This is 2006, 2007.
Gorski keeps track of all the cartons and receipts. His doctors say he's in pretty good health. He passes on the fries and walks about 6 miles a day.
Delicious.
Lisa Mateo, CBS News.
It sounds like something out of a movie, but a 60-year-old woman has been sent to prison for her role in a massive diamond theft in London. Lulu Lakatos and her partner switched worthless copies for $4.2 million in diamonds. Police say she posed as a gem expert to examine the diamonds at Bodles, and during a disturbance somehow replaced the real sparklers. They didn't discover the theft until the next day. Allison Keyes, CBS News.
You're ready to get out and get moving. And whether it's surfing, playing tennis, or hiking every path you can find, you're going to need some essential new gear. Essentials that are even more rewarding with the Bank of America customized cash rewards credit card. You can choose to earn 3% cash back on online shopping, which could increase to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member. Visit bankofamerica.com/more rewarding and apply now. The essentials have never felt more rewarding. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.
Are you a true crime superfan? Join award-winning 48 Hours correspondent Erin Moriarty on the My Life of Crime podcast. Named the 2021 Digiday Best Podcast, each episode pulls you straight into the investigations, including a New York City after-party gone horribly wrong, a cold-blooded teen killer looking for a retrial, and more. Season 3 coming this fall. Follow My Life of Crime on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me lay on you a so-so entertainer.
With George Gale.
Not much of a humanitarian, and this cat was never nobody's friend. You can applaud if you wanna.
AM 1230 KXO.
1230